for every single phase, right? Now, while we are so different at times, there are different types of people which are behaving to an extent or expressing one part of this graph more strongly than the other. Now, we can make that up physically, emotionally, and even from an organ. So I'm saying, when we look at wood, there are, let's call it wood people. Wood people are in the build, they are strong. There is meat, they have muscle, they have power. How do you feel this power? How can you realize it? With a voice. They have a very strong, loud voice. And you can see it on the walk. You know how they walk? You know, in Germany we have an expression, we say, he can't walk, he can hardly walk, so much power it is. Okay? Now, I always want you, when I give you a picture, look a little bit of people you know. And you might realize, okay. So, I give you at the same time, so this one, what is his negative? His positive is he can lead. He doesn't care much about other people's opinion. He's going, I have my way, I know what to do. Don't bother. Okay, that's him. Okay? Bad play, one doesn't let him. That's very bad for this guy. One doesn't let him. So his emotion is anger. And this anger needs to go out. And how does it go out? Screaming and shouting. That's this guy. Predominantly, he will have a problem with the liver. Liver gallbladder. That's here. Now I tell you this, and imagine it's like several thousand years, at least several hundred where it's written down. And it's the basis of Chinese medicine. He cannot sit for very long. He needs action. He needs something to happen. He cannot just rest. Okay? So for him, like coming home in the evening, now I do nothing. It's not happening. He's preparing for marathon. This kind of thing. Okay? So there is a lot of consumption. Problem with that is when you consume too much, there becomes the problem. So this is a person which is, when I say that, I need you to, this is what I referred to in the beginning. Don't put it on a weight so strongly. Understand the principle. Okay? Hate is a problem. Haste is a problem. Always busy, always action. Okay? When that becomes too much, there's only so much energy there. When that becomes too much, he's finished. What are his problems? Heart, pericard. Strokes. Yeah, there's a tendency. There's a tendency for that. This is here. He will not have problems with liver. Always with the heart. There's a problem. Also with love. Always problem. He's very serious about love. So a guy he's in the middle. He's in the middle of the action. This is how he's, okay? Artist. Salesperson. This kind of people. Okay? Let's come to this one. Metal. Now, we are underneath the curve, which means here there is a lot of potential. Here is much less. Yeah? We have to work to get up again. Okay? So this one, you can understand it sometimes by overdoing it. Kind of like, we said this phase, we need to let go. He lets go a little bit too much. Okay? If you are too much doing that, it's like, yeah, okay, should we do that now? Maybe. So this is painting maybe a little bit of a negative picture, but there are always positives and negatives. And our problem is that sometimes, or many times, they are not in harmony. That is the catch. Which means this one, emotionally, he will always have problems with sadness. If he's a very sensible person, even the autumn will make him sad. In wintertime, he will suffer. That's not his time. Okay? So that's somebody who is more into... Depression is strong, but is exaggerated. But see it like, before we... And this one is like, you can see already from the walking. You know these people? Hard to take. However, you see it also on the shoulder. It's a little bit like that. No? But somebody who is so sensitive is very strong in the team. He's very much taking care of others. He is the one you need in a project, because he will take care that the whole team is there. This one? I have targets, I have things to do. So this is a person which have empathy, can feel for the other, can create things to make everybody feel better. Because if everybody feels better, he or she feels also better. That's the way. What are the problems? Oops. No, not really. Actually, here, while we are at fall, it's very much related to the lung. Lung. Coughing. Infections. More sensible to cold. This is the kind of thing here. Skin problems. That is the area here. Okay? All kinds of skin problems, etc. And now you might refer also to the question here, that you have the one or the other. Right? So, and what I'm trying to say is, has his pros and his cons. Our main task is to run through everything smoothly. That's the catch. Last one, the water. Now water, actually it's kind of easy, because what organs might be problematic? Obviously, kidneys, bladder, always problematic. And over and above that, this is a very smart person. But he's a little bit, takes himself back. Doesn't tell everything about him. But he's very smart, very analytical. Controllers in companies. This kind of. Politicians. This kind of. Wise, we say politicians. No, I wanted to say wise people, but now I'm in conflict. So, however, body-wise, there is a certain... It's hard for him to move. Getting in motion, there's a lot of... So, sometimes one can also see it on the figure. No? It's kind of like a little bit, not fat, a little bit extended. Imagine you would tell a fat person, all you have to do is just do everything like this. And everything will be fine. You don't have to change your diet. Just small changes. And you're good. But every day. So, this one is an organ. Now, what you need to understand is, this is, and I'm almost certain that you could think of somebody while I was talking about a type. Now, imagine that all we need to do to take care of the negative is to harmonize the whole curve. That's what we need to do. Okay? Now, that's why we said in the beginning, everybody needs very different things. Okay? So here we also need very different things. Earth. What about the middle? Earth. Earth. זה 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? What is the earth? The earth is a very social type. Happy with everybody. Interacts with a lot of people. And many people have a very good opinion of him or her. Somebody doesn't like the center, not like too much attention, but pays attention to others, wants others to be happy. Likes tradition. He is the center, but not in that way, not in that meaning. Yeah, others swing in balance. People swing around him, build on him, trust him. Yeah? Likes family person. But his tendency is too fat. He swings around himself. If nobody else is there, he swings around himself. You might have seen like people which are a little bit more weight. So there's an imbalance. Yeah? And this is the first thing, and it's very hard for this kind of people to watch the weight. Everything, he likes food. He likes food. He likes dancing and this kind of stuff. Entertainment. He doesn't want to sit every day for hours to eat. Earth? Oh, love to. Good food? Oh, great. Okay? And it's the kind of person you have the feeling nothing can touch him. Okay? So, our task is, first of all, we need to understand almost nobody is purely this or this. Okay? Often we'll find a mix.